Okay, well, I got a few hours on it today, and I was able to get through the lists and kind of find all the parts and things like that so I could start my ordering, which, because of COVID, it's kind of slow right now to get parts. And so anyway, just kind of inventory what I have. So let me show you really quick what I have, and then I'll show you a little bit of work that I did on the car. So here goes. Parts-wise, I found the fender flares, which was good. I found the other tubular control arm. These are the old ones, so these are junk. I did find the brakes, Carbotech pads with the calipers. All that looks complete. These little dudes here are the mirrors. Let me start to show you this. They're little tiny things, but they're kind of cool. And anyway, so those will go on the doors. I found some couplings that I was missing. I found all the rest of the cooling system. I found the radiator. Obviously, we talked about the hood already. Those are some old parts that I had for the front that won't likely be used. Obviously, the grill. And yeah, BC coilover. The BCs are what I'm using for the front because they have like a threaded collar, so I can make the coilover very short. I've got conies in the rear. You can kind of see the yellow coney right there. They seem to be working well. As long as I have adjustable dampening and it takes a 2.5-inch spring, I can pretty much play with what I need to do there. So things that I know that I need to order though, tires, all of mine are rock hard or dry rotted. So I know I need to do that. I need to order some oil change stuff, steering wheel. I need harnesses because I robbed the harnesses out of this car to put in a different car. Trans fluid, maybe a GPS if I want to get fancy for the track day. Probably not though. Stuff that that I think could be of risk. It's kind of other things I want to start checking out here pretty quick. I need to see if my calipers are leaking. I'm not going to know until I do the brake system, so that might be on top of my list before too long. I know the gas is bad. I hope the fuel pumps, both the one inside the tank as well as the inline unit, are so good and they're not locked up for some reason. Obviously, these windshield wipers are bad. O2 sensor, that's another one that is kind of known to go bad. And then the motor's a big question mark because it's been sitting like this since 2017-ish. And so 3 years, and I haven't really rotated it much. I think I started it maybe 18 months ago or something like that, which was fine. It ran fine. It came up to temp fine the last time but again, it could have been even closer to 2 years ago at this point. So that is a little bit of a question mark. I did finish mocking up this side. I decided not to change the mounting point, but I'll wait for some brighter light to show you guys that, maybe in a different video. Let's see, yeah, and then I just cut this side off to match the other side. So all in all, not terrible day. Got some stuff sorted out. I figured out what I need to buy. And yeah, if everything goes well, assuming that I obviously still have to work, and weekends and kid and family and everything else to do. So I'm trying to do this in a couple hours every day and not really devote, a huge amount of time. So I have 5 weeks, but if I total up my hours, I probably have less than 40 hours total to get this thing running and completely running for the track day. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, just post below. I'll try to pay attention to it and all that good stuff. But it's kind of a unique car, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye.